It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your power. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your sense. So everything I God they do. Everything I God they do. Everything I God they do. It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your power. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your sense. So everything I God they do. Everything I God they do. Everything I God they do. The plan where you get on, my brother, without God, you know fit make, and the business you dey run today, you need God to succeed. You try to run am by your power, my brother, you know fit make, and it's not by power, it's not by might. Everything na God dey do. Maybe you don't suffer for this life, working day and night, you don't try, you know work, you know fit do am by your power. I am a product of God's grace. Everything na God dey do. I am a living testimony. Everything I God they do everything I God they do everything I God they do. It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your power. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your sense. So everything I God they do everything I God they do everything I God they do. It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your power. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your sense. So everything I God they do everything I God they do everything I God they do. Suffering from blood fluid, it don't last for 12 years. This woman, she don't suffer, she be the walker up and down. But no solution, she don't sell everything she get go to hospital, she don't visit Marabu. But no solution, the one day she visit Jesus, touching his garment, the issue of blood disappear. Everything I God they do everything I God they do everything I God they do. It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your power. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your sense. So everything I God they do everything I God they do everything I God they do. It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. It's not by power, it's not by mind. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your power. Everything I God they do. You know we do by your sense. So everything I God they do everything I God they do everything I God